That's the that's the spirit. So I arrived to my second location. I'm in Bay Ridge. I went from Sheepshead Bay to Bay Ridge, and in culture in Bay Ridge is different to express the life of people and how people grow, and especially in the dividing of culture. When we live in culture, we live in the truth of culture. And what do I mean by the truth of culture? We live by a culture where people, you know, learn different things in life. Let me tell you, I learned that when you respect people's space and growth, it's about understanding the true meaning of culture. What I mean by that, I mean by expressing the feelings of culture. You know why the city is dividing? Because people don't bring peace into the world. It's always gun violence and all those violence happening in the community that you guys gotta change it and all that. But what can we do to end that? What can we do to change that? And certain things that in American culture that we go through in life is about building up our characteristics, building up our patterns and principles of life, building up our love and affection of Christ. I think that's the most important thing. I learned by believing in building. I learned by building an empire where people could get along and love each other and not hate each other. It doesn't matter. I respect people. I respect their living space. I respect their life cycles. But sometimes we have to let go of whatever that's going on in your life and try to build forward. You know, me moving on to better and brighter things in life. This is what I do for a living. I do camera work because I love it. But it's so frustrating when you go on the world, you have to face people out there that's negative, you know? You face people out there that's trying to put you down. But sometimes you have to allow yourself to build yourself up and work on bettering yourself and being independent. Sometimes the independence doesn't come your way because you allow yourself to doubt yourself and over protect yourself and stuff of that nature. I learned that building up an organization, building up a charity, building up a thing in life is about having the ability to try and having the ability to understand. But if you understand certain things in life, it's about learning the fact of the facts of life, the facts of building, the facts of understanding, the facts of things that we could change. And there's some of the things out there that you can't deal with, and then when you deal with it, it causes you to feel, it causes you to feel underrated, and overrated is underrated because I learned by a fact is like you're going to places where people support different people. But I'm not gonna judge, you feel me? It's not about judging other people, it's about loving yourself. Because if you love yourself in one direction, it's about learning by doing the things that you love to do, you know? And I just like that. And I love the fact that we could change the way how we think about things. I know people support different people, but how I'm gonna deal with that? Because if you support a person that's running for governor and they say, I promise I'm gonna do certain things, once they get in the office, they're not gonna do what they promise you. And it's like I don't have nothing against the election. I have nothing against that. But I feel like you have to learn about the paths and principles of growing into the position of life that you have to change. I think that when I change, if you change something, I'm going to make that change and done with it. If I'm going to change something, I'm going to make that change and done with the change. But sometimes you allow yourself to make different decisions that you cannot divide. And that's the reason why culture divides, because we're not coming together to make peace in the world. Let's go back to my video, and we're gonna go back to culture divided. Let's go. Then I did it to the We shot on this side of the street. We got shoot on the other side. I did shot over here when it was raining. Let me say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me say, when I vote in elections, I vote for change. In my election, it doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican. I'm a Democrat and I support things that could change America. But if I vote for the wrong things in life, that means I'm not gonna able to make the change that I'm supposed to be doing in life. Life is about understanding the goals and the structure of change. But if you promised America things in life that you say you're gonna do, and when you go into if you go into the office space and you say I'm gonna get the job done, you ain't gonna get the job done. Especially if you're voting for people that you support and they said, I promise you that I'm gonna build more jobs, I'm gonna build more economy, I'm gonna get more stuff done, I'm gonna let the city come together as one. And then when you go into the office and you promise those people these things, you're not gonna get the promise, you understand? But if you vote for somebody that will make a difference in life, that's the reason why you vote for a change in your community. And you bring the city divided into one culture. You can't, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You build into one culture in areas that you go into certain areas. I'm gonna say, all right, I'm gonna go into this area. I'm gonna say, be careful what I say before you. Some people say something in this world and they don't know what they're saying, because that's the thing about people. They say certain things and they don't know what they're saying. And sometimes you need to understand life is about building. It's about understanding. But if you don't have the understanding of the world, then you don't have understanding of nothing. I think that when I believe in faith, I believe in life, because if life can give me opportunities, I'm going to go out there and get the opportunity. You feel me? If life give me love, I go out there for love. But sometimes you allow yourself to say something that you don't want to say, you don't mean to say it. And sometimes when you say something, sometimes I suggest you shut your mouth. And at the end of the day, it's like your mouth talks like a parrot and you don't know what you're saying. So sometimes you gotta react what you do before you do certain things. Let me get back to my culture. All right, let's go. We're done.